"Am I young?" I replied. I had long grown sick of pretending we couldn't hear the music. She painted me with hopeful eyes, whispered to me harmony is notes that rhyme. We talked about the wars I'd fought. My love, she yawned, this world has plenty of armies, and not one of them needs you. I stifled my grief, twisted on the face of a man carrying a wooden casket through Wootton Bassett, explained that I had spent lots of time preoccupied with what I want, and that maybe it was time for me to do the world a favour. She flinched. Not that kind of favour. Listen. I once ran on the spot for 18 years, firing warm words into cold air just to see my own breath. I know what it means to be nowhere and nothing and bleeding and broken. I have been to the sea where the dogs go to die, singing my dignity like a prayer the earth forgot. I have taken a lifeline to my vice, broke the chains when it's my vice versa lifeline. It goes both ways. I have hoped and prayed that there is glory in development. Ladybird inverted. Understand, the great commonality between cliffs and those that jump from them is that within both a vision stands enclosed in a slab of stone, hidden and alone. I am clinging to the hope that there is a man who knows how to chisel and erode until the image planned will grow and the picture can be known. So to fight the battle I'll try to channel Michelangelo. Her face was a screwed up sick note. "And what of the lost days?" she asked. I said I got bored of running to nowhere, and that one day the questions began to answer the answers, and I knew then that meaning had aged like a crisis and soon would be yesterday's headline. I could no longer tell the difference between what was healing and what was hurting me, between a plug socket and the birds and bees, Dutch courage and Hercules, the sword of truth and perjury, breaking glass and fur Elise. The fruits of life were served to me. I let out an earnest plea. Is the juice worth the squeeze? So I stared out of the window for 6 years until the view became so black that the window was a mirror, and the view turned viewer, and the viewer turned view, and I began to feel like a gun being fired. I began to feel like a bucket too big for the well. I began to feel like a scratch card. Hope, I hope, is a whisper away. Rome, I know, wasn't built in a day, but it burnt down in one. I want to stand like the Colosseum, with heroes slaying lions in, and Nero playing violin. Nero. What a dick. That guy has something I just can't stand about myself. I am a wheel without a hamster in it, praying for a gust of wind. It's blustering. I swallow pressure, then erupt, the sense of blood from every orifice, empty promises. We tap our feet in a grotesque dance. I smash these streets in a protest march. How can we find our way? When please don't go smothers, I can't stay. I survived so long, stepping on the throat of my own song. Summer lover, I sometimes wonder how many moons more I will get to love you under. I insist. Find your bliss. Take your time. Silent songs can save a life. Violent wrongs can make a right. If reason's fit to change your mind, read my lips and stay the night. Her smile was a slackline. Her eyes forgot their passion. She studied me like a sculpture and said, "If you could have the answer to one question, what would it be?"